Good morning, evening, day or night, candidate, ladies and gentlemen who quest or troll the wonderful land of YouTube. My name is Trolombo.
And my name is Reyz.
And welcome to another episode of the Limelight Lounge, this time with another very special guest, Sir Reyz.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
Yay! And...
Woo.
well, what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna do the same thing we always do, but yeah, this time with Sir Reyz, obviously.
Round 1. Introduction.
The first thing we're gonna talk about is, well, about you and your channel. It's just a brief introduction. So if you would give us not too many details, but just a brief introduction to you and your channel.
Sure. Okay. Well, again, my name is Sir Reyz. I've been a YouTuber now for about 4 to 5 months, and I'm also part of the Small Games Alliance, like these lovely gentlemen here are. And I like to post different videos like Minecraft or other random games I find on the internets. And well, I enjoy doing it. I try to find time in between school and band and everything I have going on for YouTube. So, woo.
Yeah. So then, well, that brings us to the next thing. What is your YouTube origin story then? How did you get started? Where did the idea to come on YouTube come from?
Man, that brings me back a little bit. Back like 3 or 4 years ago, I used to watch random YouTubers play Minecraft, like the Syndicate Project, Captain Sparkles, other people like that, and I kept on watching them for like 3 years or so, and then I saw that the Small Games Alliance was opening up a partnership again, and I was just like, if they can do it, why can't I? So I made a YouTube channel and I started doing stuff, and then I fell in love with YouTube, and well, that's pretty much my origin. I started to watch people, and then after a little bit I decided to join them and create videos, and yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Then again, that was your origin story, but what about your name? Where did that come from then?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. Back in the day, whenever I used to play a lot of RuneScape, I had a username based off of a famous wrestler, Rey Mysterio, and because of that, I made a RuneScape name based off of him, and then I changed it to Sir Reyz, and that was about like 8 years ago or something. I've had this username literally for half of my life, so the Sir part was just something random I wanted to put on, because I thought Sir sounded cool, so it could be Knight of the Round Table and all.
Yeah.
And then the Reyz was based off of Rey Mysterio.
Okay. So I guess we can get a little more in-depth now?
Round 2. The obligatory in-depth uber awesome question round.
What about your recording schedule and your upload schedule? Because it has changed a bit over time, hasn't it now?
Oh yeah, definitely. At one point it was 2 videos per week, but now that I'm back in school and realism set in, I'm trying to get at least a video out per week. I usually record on the weekends, and then I edit Monday, and then I like to put out videos on Tuesday. And if I have extra time, I'll put out an extra one on Friday.
Yeah.
So usually I'm a Tuesday, Friday type of person, record on the weekend.
Yeah. So when you record stuff, is that mostly like, do you try and get multiple things when you're feeling good or something, or do you try to record just a video that you want to put up that week?
Most of the time I like to record multiple things per weekend, so that way I can have a lot of stuff to choose from in case one video I don't really like whenever I'm done editing, or so I can schedule out stuff throughout the week if I know I'm going to have a busy week of like 4 tests, 10 band events, and 3 different things I also have to do on top of that. So I like to try to get as much stuff as I can done at one time so I can plan out for the future. But if it was my way and I had a whole bunch of time, I would probably create a video and then edit it and upload it and then go to the next video like a lot of people do, because I feel like that brings some I don't know how to say it, but I enjoy it whenever I'm able to do it that way. Just with realism and all, I try to get as much done as I can so I can have stuff for people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something that's a bit besides the point, but I was just wondering now. You said something about tests. Does it mean that you guys have that American colleges have like tests during the year? Because we only have exams here, like twice a year or something.
Oh man, I wish. Let's just say within. Let me look at my calendar. I have a grumpy cat calendar hanging up right in front of me so I can keep track of all my events. But in the past month, I've had 6 tests.
It's a lot.
And I have about like 6 more before the semester ends. So with America, you are shown that you know stuff through multiple tests, which I personally don't like, but I just got to do it, I guess you could say.
Yeah. So but does that mean you have a lot of subjects as well?
I am in 5 different classes with 2 different labs per semester.
Yeah. I was just asking because maybe there's like YouTubers out there who are still in high school and might want to be prepared for that, like that they know what reality is like. Of course, it depends on their country. So if they're not from America, it could be just like here, where you just have the 2 exams, like every subject at the end of like, what is it?
Well, I have
somewhere
4.
Yeah, you have 4, but that's like something strange here. When you told us about how you got started on YouTube, you were also saying that you watched a lot of Minecraft. Is that also one of the reasons why you also play a lot of Minecraft on your channel?
Yeah, for the most part, it's weird. I really do have a love for Minecraft. Like, I enjoy the game. I enjoy recording with it because there's so many different possibilities that you can have with Minecraft. Like, you can do modded stuff, you can have adventure maps, you can have maps based off of movies or other video games. Minecraft is a really, really cool game to get started on YouTube with, and it's something that you can easily make a root of your channel. And plus, my laptop isn't the best, and Minecraft runs amazing on it. Whenever I use OBS and such, so that's one of the reasons why I usually stick with Minecraft, because, well, it runs easy. And plus, it's a lot of fun. I enjoy the heck out of some Minecraft, so... Yeah.
Besides Minecraft, like, what is one of the, what is the most fun you've had with, like, another game on your channel? Like, recording-wise, or even pre or after recording, playing some more?
On the channel... let me think. I've had a lot of fun to where I've done like kind of like what Smosh does with the multiple switches to different scenarios, kind of like what I did with my Slaughterhouse Escape, to where I had 4 different scenarios inside of one video. Those type of stuff I have a lot of fun with, to where I can pour out a lot of my ideas. So Slaughterhouse Escape was one of my fun ones. There was a video, There Is No Game, that I played, to where literally there is no game, but you're still playing a game. There's no game though, but that was a fun video. There's a lot of fun videos, and then there's some other ones to where I'm just like, wow, that was more of a deep game than anything else. I really don't know how to describe myself because I'm all over the place all the time. I could have something very, very exciting. I could have something kind of like, hey, this is more of a serious video. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. I guess that's...
I like to keep a variety, because if it's the same thing all the time, then it will get repetitive and people will get bored of it. So I like to keep things fresh and hip. All the kids say. I want to keep everything nice and hip.
Yeah. That was hip because your mic skipped and it was like remixing you. It was like. Our next question is there anything special coming in the future, like a new series or something that you might be working on?
Yes, actually.
Yeah, we got something.
I can't tell you what it is yet, because it's still in the works and I still got to see what all is happening with it, but there could be some stuff in the future, whether it's like something very, very big or just like something small, just talking to people, kind of like what you guys are doing. But yeah, there are some big stuff coming out in the future. Like, I have a lot of things up here that I'm going to try to put into action. So yes, you got a nice scoop of the ice cream out there, and now you are enjoying the ice cream. So
yeah, it's like everyone got like a little lick of the flavor, and now they want more. Because they're all hungry fucks, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we can move on to some random questions now.
Round 3. The rando round.
First random question.
Okay, go.
What game do you think deserves the HD remake?
Oh man, there's so many good games out there. Like, I'm thinking more of my childhood at this point, but I'm someone who doesn't like to choose one game. I like to choose more than one, like 3. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So one of them is No, they already did that one. One of them is the Crash Bandicoot series, like the first Crash Bandicoot game that came out, because that was one that was the staple of my childhood. Like the whole Crash Bandicoot series, I would literally come home during 3rd grade and I would play the heck out of that game. It was my favorite thing on the PS1. What's another one? Ah, man. Pokemon Gold. I don't think that they've done a remake of that one yet in HD.
Yeah.
I know that they've done it of Ruby and Sapphire, but not of Pokemon Gold. That was probably my favorite Pokemon series out of all the realm of Pokemon.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like with that, they could bring in so many things from the old Pokemon games with the new graphics and just make it amazing.
Second random question.
Okay.
Is there a YouTuber who you don't like? If yes, who?
I'm not gonna say a name because I hate calling people out because it works for them, but oh man, this question, I have to think about it. For me, it's channels to where they're not promoting the best in themselves, I guess you could say. To where they're doing a lot of profound and a lot of bad things that make your image, that make it look bad. Like, to me, swearing is something that is not a problem at all. I don't care about it, but whenever you use it, like, if you're saying a sentence with 10 words in it and 5 of the 10 words is a cuss word, I'm just kind of like, Like, I'm not big into cussing. I'm not really big into, like, drinking on a video. I actually think that's against the YouTube guidelines, but...
No, it isn't.
Just, like, random stuff like that whenever you're not putting the best foot forward, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, the drinking part, it depends on your it even depends on your country's laws. So, if you do it, you have to state it in the video that everyone is above drinking age. You have to specifically do that.
Yeah. But that question to me is a really, really hard one because I'm someone who doesn't dislike a lot of people. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a awesome person, but I always like to see the best in people, and I don't really like to look at their flaws. I like to look at their strengths. There's certain things that I really just don't like. That's pretty much how it goes for me.
Yeah, the thing is,
like, I can be friends with anyone. It just, there's certain things where I'm just like, but yeah, that's an interesting question.
yeah, the thing that I dislike the most is like those drama style channels that are just there to stir like what is it, like drama alerts. I watched that like twice and that annoyed the fuck out of me. That was such an annoying channel.
Okay, so the last random question. What is the worst thing you've eaten?
What is the worst thing I've eaten? There's so many bad things I've eaten. I'm a very picky eater, but probably the worst thing I've had, there's something in my head, I just gotta think about it. So, I know people are gonna call me crazy, but one of the worst things I've ever had was fried pickles.
What the fuck are fried pickles? That's what I would say.
Have you guys had pickles before?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in America, there's this one thing to where they enjoy frying everything kind of like French fries or stuff like that, and they decided to put some pickles into a fryer to fry up the pickles.
Okay.
And they were just like, here, have a pickle, and I don't like pickles to begin with, so then I ate it, and I was just like, no, it just, that was definitely one of the worst things I've ever had. Ugh, pickles.
Okay, so now we know people eat fried pickles. I haven't heard of that before.
No.
So literally, give me a random food. Like, give me any random food.
What about cauliflower?
I think I've seen it fried.
Dang. Broccoli?
Yeah. That's one I haven't. Most people assume broccoli is healthy, so they don't like to put healthy stuff. I don't think there's room for fried broccoli.
Round 4, the mailbox.
Now we have a question because this is our fourth round, and that's where people leave questions for like the next guest. So our previous one was Solstin, and he left a question for you.
You could have one superpower. What would it be? Only one though.
So for me, this is actually a question that I've been thinking about for a very long time because I think it would be cool to have superpowers. I would have, let me figure out the best way to explain this. I would have the power of the ghost, I guess you can say. Because the power of the ghost, while he said only one superpower, a ghost technically has different abilities that it can do. For instance, it can go invisible, it can fly, it can take over bodies, it can go through walls, it can do a lot of cool stuff. I think having the power of the ghost would be really cool. But if you were going for only one power, I would probably have to go for the ability to read minds.
Cool.
At my own choice, to where if I wanted to read someone's mind, I would be able to know what they were thinking, but not like knowing what everyone's saying, because then I'll just go crazy because then I know what everyone's saying. But
yeah, would you still want that power if it meant like going through a process where you have to first hear everything, so you can learn how to tone it down and choose what you listen to? Would you then still want that power? It's just want some.
maybe not, because, well, I'm sure I'll get used to it after time once I went through everything, but probably at first it would be really, really weird to me. So if that was the case, probably not that superpower.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good question. It's a completely random question, if it's good for me to say it now.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We don't know for who it is though.
So I want you to pick up the thing directly to your left and the thing directly to your right. For me, it is the D&D Player's Handbook and a thumbtack. These are your two weapons that you have to use in the zombie apocalypse. How screwed are you?
We've changed something now. We've asked some random questions on Twitter as well, and then had people reply to them. So we're gonna view the questions. We have like 5 of them, haven't we? Something like that.
Yeah.
And we're gonna read some questions and answers from other people.
Okay.
So we're kinda basically giving them shoutouts in between now.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
Shout out.
And then we can ask your answer for the same question. So our new segment is here, and it's called In Other News. And we're gonna check our Twitter questions. So Metal, what was the first Twitter question?
The first question was, do you have a pet? What animal is it and what is its name?
And so the first one who replied was Tech Stomper, but what did he say, Metal?
He said, lol,
Oh,
I have 6 pets, 2 dogs, Rex and Atreyu. Which is a good band.
and you know where that comes from, right, as well?
Uh-huh.
It's from the Neverending Story. Yeah? Yeah?
Mm-hmm. 2 cats, Jitsi and Precious, a guinea pig and a bunny, Timo and Thumper.
But we have more, like Amy, the internet hobbit. She also replied. And what did she say?
A cat named Trinket.
A cat named Trinket.
Oh, that's an
And
awesome.
then we have Weird Wolf. Yeah, it is an awesome name. Then Weird Wolf replied, does he have an actual wolf?
Well, he has a dog.
That's
I
close.
don't know what breed.
We don't know what breed. Could be
It's
wolf dog.
It's called Misha.
And then finally we have Noxious Karn, like our first guest ever on this show. But what did he say?
He says he has a cat, a Norwegian forest cat named Cooper.
Oh, that's
Oh. So now we're gonna bounce this question off to you.
Do I have any pets? Yes, actually, I do. I have 2 dogs and I have 3 cats. Back at home. At my apartment, I don't have any. But at home, I have 2 dogs. Sandy, she is a German Shepherd / Golden Retriever mix. And Shadow is a black lab mixed with, we really don't know what he's mixed with. We just know he's a black met lab. He has so many different, like, he's just all over the place. And then,
Yeah, because
go ahead.
because you tripped on words now, it sounded like you said your dog was a black mat lab, so that sounded weird.
Shadow is a black lab. There we go. And then my 3 cats. The oldest one is Mickey Blue Eyes. He is a white Siamese cat with blue eyes. Oliver, which is a grayish black cat. I don't know what type of cat he is. What is another one named Noodles, who's like 8 months old, and he is a tabby cat as well, an orange tabby cat.
Okay.
I have
There
lots
was
of
some lag on the internet, but I think we got all of it. So what was the second random question, Metal?
What's your favorite childhood video game? You said that yours is Smash Bros. From the Nintendo 64.
Yeah. There was Weird Wolf again.
Yeah, and
He's so
said
weird.
that-
No, I'm joking.
He says Kingdom Hearts for the PS2.
Anytime.
Anytime.
We have Amy the Internet Hobbit again.
Yeah, and she says either Super Mario Bros. For the NES or Sonic Adventure Battle for GameCube.
Then we have another tweet from Grave Cascade.
Jackrabbit 2. I've never heard of it.
Me neither, but I guess we can check that out. And then we have Tech Stomper again.
And he said Conker's Bad Fur Day and Oblivion.
Oh, that's good.
Introduced him to gaming.
That's also cool. So then we have another answer coming here, and this one's from Kathleen Atkins.
And she said Sonic CD.
Okay.
Nice.
Then we have one from Ginger Cat.
And she answered EA Sports Snowboarding for the PS2.
Finally, the last one who answered this question was Onyx Razel.
And she answered Mad Blasters.
What was your favorite childhood game? Well, we've heard something about Crash Bandicoot earlier, but is that your favorite?
For me, my favorite, actually I have 2 favorites that are tied up for me. It is the Pokemon Gold, like we were talking about earlier, and actually a game for the PS1 called Lego Racing. I don't know if you guys have heard of that before, but literally you could build your own car out of Legos and then race around. I was a big fan of racing games whenever I was little.
The other random question was about, well, it was actually about college degree, and it's mostly to people who have either finished or are like in their last year or haven't even started, because it's a double question. But what is the question, Metal?
If you hadn't started college or had to go back in time and start over, which degree would you get?
We got 2 answers, and it's Amy the Internet Hobbit again. She replies a lot to our questions now.
That's
Yeah.
good.
What did she say, though?
She would start theater or arts.
Fuck music ad. Does it mean that she's in music ad now and that it's
Probably.
isn't her thing? And then we have Onyx Razel answering one of the questions again.
Mechanical engineering, secondary
Ooh.
education, and information systems.
That would be like the major after it or something. Are you content with what you're doing now, or was there another thing that was like a dream thing that you could like never achieve or something?
I'm actually 100% content with what I'm doing now. I wish I would have stuck with my gut and did what I wanted to do at the beginning of my career in college or for my major. But I'm definitely content with what I'm doing now, which is geology and secondary education. So like ages 15 through 18.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I wanted to do for all my life, and I was just like, I don't want to do that anymore. And then I was just like, actually, no, I want to do this.
What was my question, Big Nut?
What sucks the most? Horrible movie-based games or horrible game-based movies? And which one is the worst of the worst?
Amy the Internet Hobbit and the Wheeled Gamer. But what did Amy the Internet Hobbit say, Metal?
Movie-based games. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is the worst.
Yeah, so that must be a pretty horrible game then. We never played it. So what did the Wheeled Gamer say then?
Now that is a hard one, but being a gamer, I would have to say horrible movie based on games.
So we have 2-0 for movie-based games. Yeah, but he didn't say which one was the most horrible of all. So
No, he said horrible movie based on games.
Based on games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Whoa. That was kind of a mindfuck back then. So Reyz, what do you think?
For me, it would be horrible movie-based video games. That's probably the worst for me.
Yeah.
There can be a lot of good video game movies, kind of like the Until Dawn with the Halo series, and there can also be good ones like, I'm trying to think of a good one. I think the Aragon game that came out for the Aragon movie was pretty good, but for me, they can definitely mess up more movie-based video games than they can on the other side.
So the last one. That was also about something horrible.
What is the worst horror movie you have ever seen? And you said yours was Thanksgiving. I guess it's the same for me.
Yeah, that's.
And you said it's so bad it's funny.
It was funny because it
And
was
bad.
horrible.
It was a B movie.
Yeah, no, it was a C movie. C minus or something. I don't know. And we only have one answer, and it's kind of anticlimactic if you ask me. But it was so funny that I wanted to include it. So it's Amy the Internet Hobbit again, and she said, what did she say, Metal?
She doesn't watch horror movies.
Oh, so that's our only answer to this question. So moving on to Sir Reyz's answer to this question.
Hey, Amy, I 100% agree with you. I hate horror movies. Like, I can't stand them. Like, no, I don't like horror movies. I'm sorry, but the worst one I've probably seen, if I ever seen one, was, which one? There was one that was based around Skype. Now I can't remember the name of it.
Unfriended?
Unfriended. Yes, Unfriended. I've seen Unfriended before, and I did not really like that too much. The acting in it was amazing, so spot on.
Round 5. The sales pitch.
But this final round is completely up to you because, well, it's a simple thing. And by the title of this thing, you could easily guess what it is. It's called the sales pitch. So actually, you just put up a brief sales pitch to get people to come to your channel. Or why should people come to your channel? It's maybe a good question to keep in mind for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the most amazing channel in the world. The channel of Sir Reyz. Do you want to laugh your head off? Do you want to go somewhere and watch someone enjoy what they're doing? And my phone is vibrating, sorry. Do you want to go somewhere to where they enjoy what they do and they love to do what they want to do? Are you someone who likes Minecraft or other random games? And are you someone who likes to have pies thrown in their face? Probably not, but let's go ahead and continue with that. Go ahead and check out Sir Reyz. He does a lot of collaboration videos. He does a whole bunch of this, that, and another. And I feel like you're going to have a good time. Come join the Sir Reyz family and do the dang thing.
Okay, I guess that was a good one. Like,
I just said random stuff.
I hope you didn't overpraise it like with the most awesome channel.
Oh no,
Like, now
I
people
definitely don't have the most awesome channel. Like, that was just a moment.
And I guess the video itself can kind of end here.
Yeah.
So, we'll catch you in the next video. I say goodbye to Sir Reyz, people.
Adios, everyone.
Thanks for watching our video.
Did you like that video? Don't forget to like it if you like it. And if you don't like it as well.
Leave a comment and share the video with your friends.
Don't forget to subscribe and be real, Lolzosaurus.
See you in the next video.